Catelyn Stark's decision to release Jaime Lannister was a pivotal moment in Game of Thrones, driven by a complex mix of emotions and a desperate hope for her daughter's safety. Here's a deeper look at the reasons behind her controversial choice: a mother's desperation. Catelyn's primary motivation stemmed from her overwhelming fear for Sansa and Arya. With both daughters captives in Lannister hands, Catelyn felt powerless and willing to take any risk for their return. She believed holding Jaime hostage offered leverage, a way to secure a trade for her children. A glimpse of hope. Littlefinger, a cunning manipulator, played a part in Catelyn's decision. He convinced her that Tyrion Lannister, then acting hand of the king, held some influence and might honor a deal to free Sansa in exchange for Jaime. Catelyn, desperate for any hope, clung to this possibility, overlooking Tyrion's limited power within the Lannister court. Naivety and misjudgment. Catelyn, despite her intelligence, underestimated the ruthlessness of the Lannister family. She believed in the concept of honor and oaths, a notion largely absent in the Game of Thrones world. This naivety led her to trust Jaime's word, a risky gamble that ultimately backfired. Strategic miscalculation. Catelyn might have considered Jaime's release a strategic move to weaken the Lannister forces. With their prized Kingslayer missing, they could be thrown into disarray. However, this tactical advantage proved negligible. Underlying emotions. Beyond strategic thinking, Catelyn's actions were fueled by a deep-seated anger towards Jaime. He was a symbol of the Lannister aggression that had thrown Westeros into war. Releasing him could be seen as a desperate attempt to regain some control in a situation spiraling out of control. The aftermath and impact. Catelyn's decision had far-reaching consequences. It strained her relationship with Robb, who saw it as a betrayal of his war strategy. It also emboldened the Lannisters and ultimately led to further bloodshed. The act solidified Catelyn's reputation as a woman driven by emotion rather than reason. Despite her good intentions, Catelyn Stark's release of Jaime Lannister remains a highly debated act. While driven by a mother's love, it was a decision fueled by desperation, miscalculation, and a misplaced trust in the concept of honor. The repercussions were severe, adding another layer of tragedy to her character's arc in Game of Thrones.